clear message. Government must live within its means, just like families do. The city of Knoxville has raised taxes twice in the past 3 years. Now they want another $47 million from working families. The people cannot afford this initiative. Enough is enough. Knoxville does not have a revenue problem, it has a spending problem. Families and small businesses are stretched thin. All local leaders should be tightening their belts, not adding additional burdens. The path to a stronger Knoxville isn't through higher taxes. It's through accountability and conservative leadership. We can fund priorities like safety, housing, and roads without taxing the working people. Vote no and send a message that fiscal discipline still matters in Knoxville. I will now turn it over to my friend and colleague, Representative Michele Carringer.
Thank you, Betsy, and good morning to all of you all, and thank you for being here. Knoxville families are already paying more for gas, groceries, and housing. This tax hike is one burden too many. At a time when people are cutting back at home, City Hall should be doing the same. We don't need Washington-style tax and spend habits here in East Tennessee. City leaders should cut waste and prioritize spending. This proposal will make everyday essentials more expensive, especially for parents. Fiscal conservatism isn't just good policy, it's respect for the people who pay the bills. Let's remind city leaders the people of Knoxville aren't an ATM.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. This proposal is a tax on everyday life. Prepared food, diapers, wipes, and cleaning supplies are not luxuries. They will be taxed under this plan. The city claimed essentials would be exempt, but that's not true. This proposal would still tax those diapers and wipes. If the county matches this, it gets even worse because then the food carve-out disappears. Working parents are already struggling with this plan, and it makes it harder for them to make ends meet. The cost of living has gone up everywhere, and this would pile on more. If City Hall wants to help families, it should lower costs, not raise them. Fiscal discipline is about making tough choices, not easy promises. Our community succeeds when government gets out of the way and lets families thrive. This sales tax is the wrong move at the wrong time. I encourage you to vote no.
Good morning. I think I'm Andy Fox, County Commissioner for District 9, Knox County. And what I have focused on since I've taken office when it comes to budget is government's focusing on core government services. And that's where this, the city administration is going wrong here. Before asking taxpayers for more, the city must prove it's using its current tax revenue wisely. See, Knoxville doesn't need bigger government, it needs better priorities. Earlier this year, Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon proposed and the City Council passed a $477 million budget. And if you look at that budget, it has a number of initiatives that do not form part of core government services, like $8.2 million for affordable housing, $1 million to prevent homelessness and aid those experiencing housing insecurity. What about the people who are actually doing the working and paying the taxes to keep city going? There is never any consideration for those people. And so this would be, this sales tax increase would be a 10% increase, totally irresponsible to ask those citizens I just described to pay for an additional 10% increase in the budget. If you look at the provisions of that increase, they're talking about another $10 million going to affordable housing, $10 million going to sidewalks and traffic calming, $10 million going to parks. I hope they're not talking about another park like the monstrosity sculpture downtown that's supposed to be representing the cradle of country music. It's the people refer to it as the mushroom sculpture. Has nothing to do with country music, but yet that seems to be what the administration is focusing on, these extraneous initiatives instead of core government services. Let's start with a line-by-line review of where the money is going right now. Let's fund essentials first. Public safety, roads. We should not make the citizens of Knoxville pay more because City Hall has a lack of focus on core government services. If you want to build trust, show results with the dollars you already have. Voters should demand accountability, not another tax hike. And now I introduce my colleague, Commissioner Rhonda.
Good morning. I'm Rhonda Lee, County Commissioner for District 7. Empty promises and misplaced priorities. If you live in the city of Knoxville, I urge you to vote against this tax increase. If you live in Knox County, I urge you to call all your friends and family that live in the city and say, vote no. The city keeps promising results on housing, but we've seen nothing more than spending at higher cost. If past performance predicts the future, this tax hike will deliver more promises and fewer results. Calling this a housing plan doesn't make it one. We don't need more slogans. We need real results for families. If the city truly cared about affordability, it would make life more expensive for everyone. Let's look at the pedestrian bridge that the city wants to build on the backs of the citizens of Knoxville and on the backs of Knox County residents. This is a plan built on wishful thinking, but not real solutions. Raising taxes is easy. Delivering results is hard. Let's focus on doing the hard work of reforming, not just spending more. We need less government. We need less taxes. The city is the government that needs to work for the citizens of Knoxville. The city needs to quit burdening the citizens and the families of this city, this great city and county, with more taxes. We need less taxes so that the people and the families can keep it in their own home, to pay for their housing, to pay for their food, to educate their children, provide the quality of life, not give it to the city of Knoxville to spend. Because if you give the government more money, they're going to spend more money. Now I want to introduce Commissioner Angela Russell.
Thank you. I am Angela Russell. I'm the Commissioner for the 5th District. Over 60% of the cash registers in Knox County are located within the city limits. That means that all of Knox County citizens will be paying this tax. However, we do not have the benefit of having representation for that taxation. The city has annexed a lot of shopping centers. Those shopping centers include grocery stores. That's going to hit everybody that shops inside the city of Knoxville, all of the Knox County residents. This isn't just a city issue. This is a regional tax hike. And for that reason, it's going to raise costs for everybody. This hike is unfair, unnecessary, and it's unaffordable to the people that it's going to affect. I give it back to Betsy Henderson.
Thank you. I want to thank these leaders for being here today, and I appreciate your bold leadership in standing up. This is a burden on all families in Knox County. I want to thank everybody for being here this morning. Several of us will